Huh? Why are all these people gathered around? Let's go take a look.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for him?
Chill, bro. I'm thinking. This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in.
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlosaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss. He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest. We even awarded him a Warrior's Medal after the war ended. But then he took a turn for the worse.
Poor little guy.
Hey, Kachina, what's going on here? Traveler, Paimon, long time no see. So basically, there's this young Tepetlosaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way. Ah, you're that Cuckoo-thesaurus from the... Huh? What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned is actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured out. For a juvenile Saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's...
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though the second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either.
Sacred flame? Like when Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, apparently there's sparks from the sacred flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and...
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of sacred flame.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in Natlan for ages now, but we've never come across anything...
So it would seem, as it...
Huh? For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, the people of Natlan knew how to... I'm not sure exactly how they did it. Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge help.
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Great. In that case, let's go our separate ways for now. I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers...
What up, my dudes? Man, I could tell we're totally on the same wave. The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather clan. This here's my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say.
Where?
The Traveler in Paimon, yeah? The total package. Brave, wise, and strong.
Aww.
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you. Yo, thanks, bro.
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was seriously.
True dat. More wounded were piling. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment.
Oh, so your dad was...
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid. My family's been vets for generations now. No, back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt. But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon. Usually you only feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine, so I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. Heck yeah, I do. Oh, looks like the Chiefs are back.
The last time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io.
Well, as the saying goes, illness...
Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it.
Hey, little guy.
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle.
Whoa, all 6 tribal chiefs in one place?
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard.
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past. We won't...
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can, indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Natlana, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame, known as the bloom flower trials. It was a combat exercise, held jointly by the 6 tribes, that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So they occasionally yielded an even purer form of
Sacred flame crystal?
For real?
Simple. The bloom flower trials haven't been held for centuries. Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. The more reasonable explanation is this: that people once believed these sacred flame crystals. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower trials obsolete.
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower trials and get...
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary. So since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So
We should never drop our guard completely.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who... I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that more...
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion.
Nice!
Thanks, everyone.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up. If interest is high, we'll hold...
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too.
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the speaker's chamber later.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some ocean zephyrs to cure...
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
You mean the Saurians? You're right.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a club?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can...
Well, if that's everything.
All right, Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon. Whoa! They sure are quick on their feet. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away. But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away. Oh, wow.
Even Kakuku's done with this.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina? In that case, let's head over together.
See ya! So far, so good. At this rate, Milray will be better in no time. Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit... You think so? Hey, Kakuku. Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious.
I've read through your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea. Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower Trials again.
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches. I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in Tangle.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with—
There you are.
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with the
All right, I'm all out of questions.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we
Traveler, Paimon.
Huh? Good luck with... what?
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower—
Yep, we sure are.
Bloomflower Trials? The name alone fills me with nostalgia.
Guess that means they were last held at least... Whoa. When you put it like that, it...
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest— What makes you ask? I've never heard such a rumor before. And the rules governing the Oda resurrection have protected Natlan for many long years. And these rules are themselves, in essence, sacred flame crystals are just another form of the sacred flame. I can't imagine how they could pop, so please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower Trials so we can collect enough sacred flame crystals to—
It's so reassuring to have...
Well, there's, for example, it just came to my—
Huh? Who could they be?
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now, don't—
Finally, you're here! Traveler, Paimon, so, hold up, what happened to first come—
What's going on?
So, you know about the Bloomflower Trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join?
What? We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well—
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose to join.
Oh, so that's what's going on. No wonder Chief Akot...
And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready for some— How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts.
Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's perfect—
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat.
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a side—
Yeah, no one wants that.
You little—
All-you-can-eat barbecue?
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training session—
Paimon's not too keen on—
all I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables.
Ooh, could Paimon get some—
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a—
Well, flying's kinda what Paimon does for a living.
I can bake Saurus crackers.
Oh, Paimon loves those too! Not just 'cause the freebies are tempting, but... You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you. Paimon's pretty...
Actually, it's not a bad idea. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those.
Huh. Hadn't thought of that.
What? Really? Huh.
Don't worry, my offer still stands.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side.
All right, it's nearly time.
A good fight. Gather. Come into being.
Strike a pop! Hey there!
Finish this next time.
Coming at you!
Get it.
The tide rises! You're pretty good.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Alright, so this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How!
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it.
You
We're a
We know each other pretty well. So, working together should be There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured.
In that case, let's follow the See that flag over there? That's the collective. Will approach swiftly on the water.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani. All right then. Time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our... I'll take point. Everyone follow me! Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic people. They saw.
No choice but to face them head on now.
I'm ready. All right then. Time for a real showdown.
Come on, show me your courage.
an epic flame! Whoosh! Let's ride!
You win.
Right here. Get there. Brace yourself.
Target acquired. Precision and the strength.
Double your time.
The dragon body!
Shouldn't have skipped.
Let's finish this next time.
Hey, no slacking. Give this everything you've got.
Hey, carving blade!
New surfboard?
Locked up. Let's finish this next time.
Right here. Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day. We won! At this rate, we'll be invincible!
Don't count your Yumkasaurs yet. Let's head over to the next spot.
Wait a sec. Don't forget to plant our flag before we leave. This is proof of our victory.
See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting...
You're finally here, Other Grand. If I'm back home too late, my vegetable...
Don't worry, we'll make this quick.
Let's hope you pull
let's
a good
finish
fight.
this battle.
Here comes
It's on
another.
you!
Let's ride! Let's race,
Next time.
Amazing!
Take a look behind
Chances are looking slim. Perhaps it's time I got going.
All right! We've taken the masters of... Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the Flower Feather Clan!
Wow! Looks like they're up.
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too.
Looks like I showed up right on cue.
Yay! You're here too, Shilonen!
Let's save this small talk for when the flags...
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into two...
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike to...
Okay.
Hold up! That's where Shilonen's headed!
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
Well, would you look at that? But this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet. If you can.
We're not gonna lose!
Well said.
Let's have ourselves some...
Watch out! Show your courage!
Singed.
Still got plenty of rules left with your names on them.
Aha! Locked up! Claim these souls!
Alright, how about we call it a day?
Does that mean we've won? Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating. Even...
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoosaur riders halfway. That was well played.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get...
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the...
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Granny C. Lolly! Are you here to take part?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so if those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end.
That's awesome! Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we...
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like...
How about we head over there together?
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick...
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier...
Great! Paimon!
Huh? Sure. In that case, I guess I'll be off. Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones. Come on, I'll take you. You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Woohoo! Let's get this party started!
This is the life. Hear this, Hot Spring. All the fatigue just floats away.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water.
And last but not least,
That smells hold your horses! There's a time for fun and games, and it's...
Take that, Kanich! Bow before my greatness!
Hey, watch it, how?
This is so tasty!
Kachina! Tavat to Kachina! I made Sora's crackers. Come have some.
Okay. Kanich, you surless...
Thank
No problem at all. We have...
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. No, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner. Oh, it's strange. Maybe there's something different?
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're... If there was something we could do to help, there's no...
Oh, thanks. Anyway, I'll be heading off now, too.
Bye for now,